All right. Kevin McCloskey, Warrior Wrap-Up, week number 4. My guest commentator this week, Coach Mario Chavis. Coach Chavis coaches the wide receivers here at Western Alamance, guys like Darius Penix and Jake Crispin. So in other words, Coach Chavis, you basically have the easiest job in the world coaching those guys.
They make it very easy for me, very easy.
No, just joking. Let's talk about this game tonight. A huge crowd. This, before the game, felt like a circus. There was so much going on. We had the Pee-wees coming out. We're honoring the class of 1966. It was a big event.
Yeah, it was. A lot of pregame emotion there, also with Mark, trying to embrace him and cheer him up, keep him going. The little kids love to have those guys around. There's some future Warriors there. Yeah. So big game to say.
Yeah, it was the News 2 game of the week, the Fox 8 game of the week. And this looked like, you looked up in the stands, you see me, it looked like we're at a Clemson game or something. There was so much orange here in support of Mark, and that was just wonderful. Okay, talking about the game itself, Williams came in fired up. To me, Coach Chavis, this had the feel of almost our game with Butler, but in a reverse fashion. They hung with us for a while, until later, especially in the second half, we were able to pull away with depth and stuff. How did you see it?
Same way. I felt like we had a lot of motion. Guys just had to settle down and play the game, let the game come to them. We took their best punch. I think we took it very well. The guys stayed poised. They stayed hungry. A lot of hard hitting tonight. Very pleased with the effort.
Yeah, and let me give compliments to Williams. They came in, they played hard. They played with a good spirit. They played tough. They did not roll over. This is a game sort of like Butler, where the final score was 40-7, but it was a little bit closer than that. We were not comfortable until at least midway through the third quarter. Talk about one thing there. Midway through the third quarter, to me, one of the difference maker was Keontae Analyst. Keontae is like, it's in a boxing match. He's the guy that punches you in the stomach, punches you in the stomach, punches you in the stomach until you eventually fold over and give up. He was just punching them with running.
Absolutely. A big heavy dose of Keontae tonight. Keontae tonight, Jake and Pooh on the outside worked very well. How about Jake with his punting? I mean, that was a big difference in the game, pinning him down in the end zone, giving us a short field to work with.
Yeah, Jacob Christopher, thank you for pointing that out. 2 great punts on either end of the field, pinning them deep. This helped us set up scores. On defense, again, Williams scored 7 points. They converted a couple of fourth downs. Their touchdown came on a 4th down conversion in there. By and large, though, we did good. The thing that hurt Western tonight, things we need to work on, I think, on offense, we hurt ourselves with penalties. On defense, missed tackles, but largely corrected in the second half.
Absolutely. A lot of little bitty things. We've been preaching all year, little bitty things, being positive, doing all the small things right. And our defense, they bend a little bit, but they didn't break. They played really good tonight. A lot of lights-out football. They flew around and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, Caden Rasco stood out to me. And then I also want to give a shout-out to Christian Daniels. Played a great game. Under heavy pressure a lot of times. Williams got some pressure on him. That last touchdown pass to Trayvon Williams, also shout-out to Trayvon. Nice pass breakup on defense, caught a touchdown pass. But that last touchdown pass where he got under heavy pressure, rolled to his right, and hit Trayvon down at the right pylon basically to seal the game was a thing of beauty. Next week, on the road, at Northern Guilford. Not the Northern Guilford we're used to seeing or hearing about. They're a little bit down this year. However, we have never beaten them in Northern Guilford. Your thoughts on that game?
We're going to go out there and get the win. We owe those guys for the last 3 to 4 years. Always losing in them either in the regular season or the playoffs. So we owe them big time. This is our year. Yeah. This is our year.
Yeah, absolutely well said, and I couldn't agree more. Thank you for your time. Great job. We'll see you next week.